Hello, welcome to Game Boomers Live. We're here doing the Sony State of Play. And as it turns out, just for you, Naomi, it is a State of Play all about
No.
The Last of Us 2.
I don't want it. I did dye my hair.
Yeah, Naomi dyed her hair like a darker color for some reason. Why did you do it anyway? You just wanted to?
Well, I wanted to dye my hair, and since I couldn't dye it really any color that I wanted to, I figured I'd dye it darker to match Princess Leia, since I am shackled to that game by my hair.
Oh. In any case, she's not a blonde anymore.
Yep.
Now
I'm a brunette.
it's black. So anyway.
No danger here. So it's over. Maria, I'm gonna cut it all off and dye it electric blue. Once we're done Star Wars, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Okay, so let's turn the music down for a little bit since we're actually starting the game here. So
time to edit the emote. Hasn't the artist said she doesn't want you editing any of her work?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, which
But
is unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, check this out. This came out a week ago.
I don't want it.
Check this out here.
I don't. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so it turns out Sony got dogpiled for this, and they turned off all the replies on this tweet.
Yeah.
The Last of Us Part 2 features new gameplay mechanics, like a dedicated jump button to put the players in Ellie's shoes. Look at this.
What?
A jump button.
What? What?
This is setting the stage for what this Sony State of Play is going to be like.
What?
Yeah. Also, there are games you can jump in. Mario, Metroid, Doom, Grand Theft Autos,
All
Sonic,
games.
Legos, Borderlands, Minecraft.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh God, the memes. The memes. Oh God. Everyone is like shitting on. Everyone's shitting on this. Everyone is shitting on this, and it's amazing. God, I love the internet. I love it.
Just as long as it's not in Joel's shoes, yeah.
It's ma'am. Anyway.
Ma'am. Okay, I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
This State of Play happened just a little bit ago, and we only just missed it, so it's still quite new. Let's watch it.
Watching the State of Play, bitches.
Oh yeah, the ratio on it.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, no ratio. They fucking disabled the liking. And then they turned off the comments.
Of course they did.
Here we go.
Can you hear it? Because I can't hear it.
I can't hear it either. Is there no audio on this?
I know
Should
you
be.
wish things were different.
Oh, there it is.
I can't hear it because of the air conditioner.
Let's turn it off.
There, I hear things now, guys. All right.
I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
So old. She's so old. Hot lesbo chick.
She aged the exact same way as Ellen Page did.
Yep.
As in, she went from like
Ooh.
a cute kid to a not cute adult.
I don't know.
And don't take that out of context, I swear to God.
Tomorrow.
I feel like Ellen Page didn't necessarily like age into a not cute adult. She just like
leaving Jackson vulnerable.
average, you know?
So they just get to get away with this?
But she still looks nice. I'd bone.
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
Ooh.
I want what you want. But not at any cost.
Clipped.
I really hope you make it.
What was that Asian guy's name in Walking Dead?
Glenn.
It's Glenn! All Asian guys in zombie games are now Glenn.
I have to finish it.
Prophesizes Naomi.
So, since we know that you only play as Ellie for like less than half the game, this is kind of
Misleading.
yeah.
Very.
Because we already know the spoilers.
Yeah.
And spoilers, it's that
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Well, like, this isn't it, right? Like, there's more to this state
Yes.
of play, I'm sure.
Yes. Oh,
I'm
no,
new
no,
to
no,
it.
no,
Neil
no.
Druckmann,
This state of play is all
Vice
Last of
President
Us.
of Naughty Dog
No, no, no,
and the
like, I
director
mean-
of
There's
The
more to
Last
this,
of Us
yes.
Part
Yes.
2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when
Yeah,
the game will
Shogun.
finally be in your hands.
Oh, it's coming out on June
The wait has
19th
been
now.
long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience.
Look, it's Red Dead.
Especially
Yeah,
now,
to be fair, the game
in
looks
midst
good.
of these
Red
unprecedented
Dead.
and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves, and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well.
Don't put your gun in your, like...
Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different,
Okay.
something we've never done before.
Okay.
Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2.
Mike's there,
including
for
new
fuck's
details
sake.
Sorry,
about the gameplay
guys. I forgot the
experience
mic was there.
and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence.
Oh.
You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
It's still misleading. Like, if we know the spoiler of we're gonna go kill Ellie.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game.
Mm-hmm. Now, you like the first
Ellie
game,
and Joel
right?
have settled in Jackson,
Yeah, it was
Wyoming,
okay.
amongst a
I
thriving
feel like if I
community of
hadn't
survivors.
played The Walking Dead,
With the threats of the world kept outside
Telltale?
the town's
Yeah.
walls,
that I would
Jackson has
probably
been
like
able to find
the
relative
first one
peace and even
And if
stability.
you had played it like back in 2011
Ellie
or
is
whatever
now
when it
19,
came out, and it was
lives
like
on her own,
phenomenal.
and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you
She's a cutie.
rate our kiss from last night?
11.
However,
Answer,
this
bitch.
peace
3.
is short-lived.
Yeah.
Jackson
Naomi
and
likes
Ellie
fellow
suffer a violent
Jewess
and
women.
traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution
9 out of 11.
and justice.
That.
Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us.
That's like most of the country.
Yeah.
The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the lush Pacific Northwest.
That's the same as the other.
Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore,
Yeah,
rendered in
Fasterberg.
meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible.
That's cool.
Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that
Because
surround
everything happens in Seattle.
The
Yeah,
city
I guess.
exhibits drastic shifts in architecture.
They could show
elevation,
Detroit, it'd
and
be
weather.
literally the
And
exact
with
same.
Part 2, we've introduced
As it is now.
controversial mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives.
Okay, cool.
These more
Is it
open
because you
environments
couldn't
also
jump
create
in the
new
first
strategic
Last of Us?
considerations
No, you
in
couldn't.
combat.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of
Whether
like
it's to get the
these
jump on enemies or
generic
bypass
shooters
them
that just
entirely.
play out a story, you can't jump in them. Thanks for the sub, Cryptic.
jump
Somebody
down.
also
Part
subbed earlier that I
Some of
missed.
the largest environments we've ever
41%
created.
there or
Horseback riding
something?
will allow Ellie
I'm sorry,
to
dude, I
quickly
missed it.
cover
I'm
some of
sorry.
these expansive terrains.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, they're
Some
also
folks-
making
so
like
flooded
open
that a
world
boat
areas
is
too.
required to navigate.
They're going down that route.
However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly.
I'm gonna get so lost.
As
I already
Ellie uncovers
got
the path
lost
to finding those who have
so
wronged her,
much.
she must face
Hey, she couldn't
the
swim in
many
the first
threats of
game,
this
eh?
unknown city.
You guys didn't know how.
In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources.
Yeah, I agree, Marie.
One of
Go
these
fishing.
groups is the Washington Liberation
Oh,
Front, otherwise
thanks for
known
the gift
as
sub.
the WLF.
Get in the $5 club
The
in Discord,
WLF
guys.
are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle, and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or
Are you
killing
gonna be able to hide in
trespassers
grass
on
now?
sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser. A girl. Did you see her?
Hey, JT Viper, what's up?
On the other side
Any
of this
guess there'll
bloody
be white
conflict is a
supremacists?
group
I
of
don't know, that
religious
was a black
zealots
lady,
called
so-
the Seraphites,
I think
Or
they're actually like
scars.
Christian cultists in this one.
defined by the
Yeah?
self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces. Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic
Thanks for
and
the sub.
territorial. They're
Feel
known
her
for being
love.
stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
That's cool.
Have we seen a single clicker?
Not yet.
And the clickers are kind of what made the game interesting.
But beyond this conflict
Oh,
among
why?
survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present.
Are no clickers.
Every human is in danger of falling
Oh, there,
victim
there's a few.
to the infected.
Yeah, it's a boomer, eh?
They are the recently
They look like a
infected
boomer
runners
clicker.
who are more numerous and aggressive in this
Welcome aboard, Xavier. Or Xavier.
The blind but extremely deadly clickers, and the stalkers, who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack,
Oh, they're
surprising their
stalkers.
victims with extreme agility and brutal violence. The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule. Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims.
Ow.
But our most terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
Lethal? Look, the clickers were already so hard. And so were the boomers.
Dude, I'll
Overcoming
play it
these
if it were
threats
like
will
when
require
it's really
careful
cheap, but I'm not
consideration
buying it
of how
full
you
price
approach
anymore.
Every
Also, I
combat
feel like you
encounter
should play this
and how you
one.
leverage Ellie's unique skills,
Why?
Play
equipment,
the first one.
and the environment to
Ooh,
your
dog.
advantage. The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you, even while in cover.
Good.
They can
gonna
pick
be
up your
tough.
scent
They're sniffing
and
you
alert
out.
their handlers to your presence.
They're actually making like the smart AI they
Listen
talked
mode
about
will
9 years
reveal your
ago.
scent trail,
Maybe.
So keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection.
See, there's your stink trail.
I kind of. That's
25
cool.
years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight.
Ooh,
However,
army crow.
this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough,
No
they can
sushi,
discover
no.
you. Even
I'll
in
wait for a
grass.
sale before I get it.
When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option. You can also break class or crawl
that's
through
cool.
tight
That's
spaces
new.
to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how opponents attack with different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and create opportunities to
Yeah, Murray.
counterattack.
I feel like there's going
You
to be
can
a
use
lot
throwable
more.
items or well-placed shots
human
to stun
fighters.
enemies
Yeah, I
before
think so, too.
dealing a killing blow.
Which is that was honestly the
Or
least interesting part
using
of The
them
Last
as
of
a
Us
shield
1.
to
Yeah.
protect
Was the
yourself
was the
or
fighting
buy
other
some
humans.
time to
Like, I
figure out
don't
your next
mind the
move.
stealth parts and stuff, but like, God, it was just so tough sometimes, you know? Like, at least with the zombies, like, you didn't have to fight them, you can just run away.
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey. Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
Make it like Dark Souls, roll, hit, roll.
Yeah, I think she still has her butterfly knife. Oh! Gotta ask him a question.
That's a terrible joke.
Between the human survivors and the
Why
Roman
is Ellie
infected,
breathing out of a
there will be
mask? She
times
doesn't
where
need to.
multiple threats are present,
probably
creating
some
new
other
strategic
reason.
considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each
Yeah.
other.
Or maybe she just doesn't want them to know that,
Yeah.
you know, she can breathe, right?
Yeah.
So,
Flee as they fight,
I like how the
or wait
person
until their
playing isn't
numbers
picking
have
up
thinned
any of
out
the stuff.
and engage with whomever's left.
Also, it like looks like they haven't made any gameplay innovations since 2011 or whatever. Was it 2011, guys?
The jumping is new. The dogs. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the dogs. The dog.
The
That's
dog-
actually interesting. Yeah.
The dogs are new. They have new zombies.
Our goal is
Breaking
to create
glass is
unparalleled
new.
tension,
Yeah, that's true.
The grass
coupled with
is
deep
new.
systems that give you greater control and
I like how you
influence
say
over
that,
your
and
journey.
I listed off 5 things
There's
just
a
off the
few
top of my
things,
head.
You'll be able to
but-
invest
Just
in
off
a
the top
broad
of my head.
collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment.
It wasn't innovative
and
in
scavenging for
2011, but it
ingredients.
was refined.
These skills and upgrade
far it looks
manuals
like
cater to
fighting
a
lots,
variety
yeah.
of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct
I have a feeling there's going to be
experience.
more gameplay in this one, and it's probably going to be less
We also
popular.
wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your
Well, to me,
weapons
that's probably
through our
because
new
the story
workbench
sucks.
system.
Well, yeah.
Scavenge for parts
watch this.
to modify
She
and
just,
improve
like,
your weapons performance and attributes.
Jams
all
random
of which
shit
you
on.
visualize and
Love
become
it.
part of your character.
You guys want to know how to modify your gun? You shove it until it fits. Just go, and it's good. It's done.
Tactical. Yeah, I saw a gameplay bit where she modded a pistol, and she literally like just pulled off like the handle and put a different handle on it, and I'm just like, yeah, it's on there now.
Yep, it's fine.
That's how it works, I guess.
Nope, it's fine. You just attach the scope with sheer willpower.
Explosive arrows, pistol
Night
suppressors,
Chancellor.
and more.
Night.
Will this game be banned in Canada? She has assault weapons.
I'll try that. It's like, oh shit, why didn't it work?
All of these gameplay systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
I blame John Wick in one of the movies.
They haven't showed anything about the other character.
Yeah.
You fucking
As we
assholes.
said before, this is Naughty Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play
No.
The Last of Us Part 2.
Ugh.
We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay. Enjoy.
Never before seen them means they're not going to show her off.
The golf club dreams.
She can swim now. There you go. That's new gameplay.
Okay, yep. Well, Joel still swam.
Yeah, I know.
You goofus.
I know.
Yeah, enjoy your leeches.
Oh, that's city.
In your trench foot.
Yeah.
It's still a beautiful game.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the first one was beautiful for 2011. This one's beautiful for 2020. They did a good job making it look good.
Escape. What the fuck are they talking about?
So wouldn't you ruin all your guns by swimming?
Nah, not if you're a video game character.
Gun people, wouldn't you ruin all your guns by swimming?
Made her buoyant. No.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Well, that doesn't help, guys.
It's
Not
a
if it's a
Russian
Russian gun. Would rust quicker? Yes. Not if it's an AK. This doesn't help you guys.
There are some guns that are designed to fire underwater, but most of them aren't.
The Last of Us was a good zombie movie with interactive segments. Yeah, I think they're gonna.
Pretty much.
I think that they're gonna like have way too much gameplay in this, and like it's not.
You didn't. Oh, she's listening to music.
Yeah.
Don't make a fucking sound. Hands up.
Hey, look, it's a PSP.
Nah.
Or sorry, a PS Vita. Advertising.
In the hospital. We're in the hospital.
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's somewhere in there.
She wasn't gonna kill an Asian. Oh, she did it, dude.
That was dumb. Yeah, it was.
What's in the Vita?
I don't know.
What was she watching?
I
It's
don't
like the
know.
most interesting thing happening. She killed Rose Tico.
Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for Bob.
You shitting me? They put you with Joe again?
Hey, we get the job done.
I bet you do.
Also, I have a feeling that a lot of this is gonna be Ellie talking to herself,
Data soldier.
so that like we can actually figure out what the fuck we're supposed to be doing.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm sorry, Gawain.
That's our guys executing those freaks.
It's Twitch's fault though, not mine.
Did you hear why we're all getting called up to the fob?
Hey, Ludus.
Welcome back, Ludus.
To retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
No way. Not after what went down last time. Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
That's what I heard.
Listen to Contagion. Dur, 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 dur.
Shut up. All right. Calm down.
It's like, alright, I'll go. Dead. You will go.
To the afterlife.
Slaps on a suppressed. Yep. Love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's literally just like
Whoa.
it's a Coke bottle. Look at it. I think that works actually. Like either putting a Coke bottle on it or putting a potato on it. It like does some silencing.
I can see a potato working, but not a Coke bottle. Oh, that was different.
What?
The menu. Didn't they try to subdue
Thanks for
people
the
more
sub,
than
Ben.
kill them at first in the first game? I mean, yeah, sort of, but like, I can't play. I have to kill dogs in this.
She just Molotoved a fucking dog.
I can't play this game if I have to kill dogs in it. Can't do it. I can kill all the people I want. I can't kill the doggos. Can't do it.
That sounded horrible, by the way.
Yeah, it did. It
Jesus.
sounded very realistic. And I am upset.
Chinese. Dinner. Sorry, Naomi.
Yeah,
You
no
have to
death
kill
of dogs
dogs
in this game. No.
You have to
No,
kill
I'm not
dogs.
going to do it.
No, you're gonna have
nope,
to.
you can play.
Nope.
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 You have to run away. Naomi's gonna do like a no dog run of this game when we play it.
But I have to kill some of the dogs.
No, you won't. Just fucking
Yeah,
get
I
good.
do.
Get good, stealth.
Man, if the dogs can fucking just sniff you out, I can't stealth that shit. Not if I have to go through a building and they can just follow me.
Maybe you can get like dog treats and give them to them and they won't fight you.
Yeah, okay.
Peter's gonna go crazy. Oh my god.
Yep, actually, that's a good point.
Oh, right in the forehead. Damn.
I'll go check it out. I got you covered.
I'll go check it out. I just saw him get hit with an arrow.
You can shoot through fences now and actually hit people. Look at that.
Holy fuck.
Dude, yeah, she's fucking... Dude. Honestly, I actually don't know how to feel about this. Cause like,
is she more violent than Joel was? Because Joel was pretty violent sometimes.
yeah, I know, but that's the thing. Like, I think I feel biased because we're used to seeing her, like, as, you know, a small child who, like, was willing to kill people, but that was just, like, because of circumstance, you know?
Yeah.
Like, now it just seems, like, almost violent just because.
Yeah.
You know? But I think Joel was, like, just as violent, you know? So, like, I don't know why I feel so much like, when I'm watching this, when I was just like, yeah, murder with Joel.
They're literally making her evil so you feel less bad about her dying. You can see through the window no one was banging on the doors. Wow.
Love it.
Yeah. Tactile. They didn't tell us who she's specifically going after in this clip, so we don't know if she's justified in doing it or not.
I think it's her girlfriend.
Yeah, the ones that kidnapped. Yeah, they're there.
That's what I would assume from context, but I might be totally wrong.
The fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this,
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora! I'm not going down for her, man.
Also, I feel like, though, that fighting with the zombies with Ellie might be a bit easier in this game, considering she can't get infected.
Yeah. But I don't know if that'll actually play out in gameplay mechanics. It might still just eat her.
It kind of, well, obviously, yeah, but like it kind of looked like it did a little bit, because most of the time when Joel got attacked, it was like, okay, one hit and you're out.
Mm-hmm. With Ellie could like...
Oh, it's not her girlfriend.
You remember me?
The stove of a battle tank.
You remember me?
Wait, I thought she died. Fucking no. Alright, so this is very misleading.
June 19th.
This is very misleading.
Didn't say a single thing about what happens.
That's very misleading. What the fuck, Sony? Dude, we all know. Why wouldn't you just like...
Yeah, like it was a fucking huge scandal on the internet. You should have just fucking said it.
Hiding it's worse. You should have just actually showed gameplay for both.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the state of play. That was about as bad as I expected it to be honest.
Yeah, I feel.
You know what I mean?
How less bad would it be if you didn't know the huge scandal?
I don't know. Like, okay. If I didn't know the scandal at all, then I played the game. I would have thought the game. I would have just said like this game is shit because look at this fucking twist. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
I think it's actually made worse because they're obviously trying to hide it, even though everyone knows it now.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Especially with the fact, you know, they have their ratio turned off, they have their comments turned off.
Yeah, comments are off. Like dislikes are turned off. Yeah, man. It's just. Yep. Just.
Yeah. That's
They're just letting it fucking happen.
Yeah. It looked boring. I mean, to be fair, like if you don't like stealth shooters, the trailers are always gonna look boring. You know, because like with a game like Last of Us, where like at least with the first one, it was more of like a story than a game. Like it was a good mixture of both. You don't want to give away too much in the trailer by like giving away half the story. You know. It looks really decent, and the shock factor for the twist will actually be really insane for the people that don't know about it, and I agree with their decision to prevent massive spoilers in the comments. See, I agree with almost all of that, except for the fact that this is a sequel. If it wasn't a sequel, and it was his own game, then I'd be like, holy shit, yes, twist, that's amazing. But because of the fact that we already know the character from a previous game and enjoy them, you know, I think having the twist of them being evil and then you're playing another character just to kill them is just shitty writing. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like if it was its own game with totally different characters that we didn't know, then I'd be like, yes.
Naomi's a Gen Zer and is too young to understand the BioShock twist at the end. But the difference is...
Also because I've never played BioShock.
Because you're young. But the difference is, though... Yeah, okay. Here's the leaks. And I'm going to spoil it, so if you don't want to hear it, you can just turn it off.
Wait, no, count down from 30 to let people who want to leave.
30? Fucking... No, I'm just doing it now.
You got to give people time to leave.
Anyway.
Spoilers ahead. Hashtag spoiler. Hashtag
shut up.
there's a spoiler.
Shut up. So...
It's a fat roll.
So, okay. Here is the spoiler, all right? Wait. What's a good way to put it? Person that Joel killed at the end of the first game had a daughter. Daughter was trans. Trans daughter decides to go after Joel to get revenge. She kills Joel. Ellie, meanwhile, is acting evil the whole time because apparently they also kidnapped her girlfriend or something. And halfway through the game, you switch perspectives and you play as the trans woman. And Ellie becomes the final boss of the game at the end of it. And you have to kill Ellie. That's the leaks. I've seen the videos. I've seen the cutscenes. I've watched it, dude. I've seen all the cutscenes. They were dumped online. I've seen like testers play the game. I've seen it all. It's real and it's shit. And it was the main reason why they delayed the game as soon as it came out. Because...
Yeah, the girlfriend gets killed too, I heard. But like, I mean, that was kind of already a like a given, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, anything that Ellie loves is gonna fucking die.
Yep.
Like,
So basically, what they're doing is they're killing off every character that was loved from the first game is dead at the end of this, and you're playing as the new trans woman.
yeah. If the trans was present during the first game, I would be able to connect with the character more exactly. You know what?
Maybe, yeah.
If this had been planned from the beginning, it would have gone like it would have been received so much better. Like it's like they could have done like what Game of Thrones tried to do and like kind of go like with Ellie's like kind of descent into madness because everyone around her is fucking dying.
Yeah, they could do that.
Well, like instead like with the trans girl, you know, like if she was in the first story, like you could have like set her up to be like.
I know what you're saying, yeah.
You know?
But what I want to say though is, frankly, it doesn't matter that she's trans. And let's be honest, guys, she's very clearly trans. She has like big, wide shoulders. She has almost no boobs. She has like a big jaw. She looks like a trans person who hasn't taken hormones because it's the fucking apocalypse.
Yeah.
So fair enough. That looks realistic. But at the same time, if it was a non-trans person, it wouldn't matter. It'd still be a shit story. Yeah.
Yeah, them being trans doesn't actually matter, except for the fact that like that's really hard to do with the like in the apocalypse, you know?
Yeah.
So like I'm not like
Yeah.
it seems like a weird place for trans representation, you know?
Yeah, they're like, we'll just make it trans just because. And it's like, oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, the thing that bothers me is how they took down videos using unethical means. Exactly. Sony started like copyright striking videos that would talk about this. You know, it's like fucking. When the scandal hit, they were like going after fucking everyone.
Yep. Is that why you didn't do a video on it?
I did a video on it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did it get taken down?
No.
Oh, well, there you go.
No.
Too small for Sony to notice you.
Maybe.
I don't think you can transition in the apocalypse. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, bye, Xavier.
Thanks for popping in for a minute, Xavier. We're at the end of the show too. We just wanted to watch that trailer, then we're gonna call it for the night. We'll come back tomorrow with Final Fantasy VII.
Because, I mean, like, trans-wise, you're still trans even if you're not transitioning. You're just, like, you're pre-op, you know? But, like, you can't take hormones or anything, but, like, you're still trans, you know?
Yeah, but there's nothing beyond your own consciousness that differentiates you from a non-trans person then.
Yeah.
So it becomes just very much like a take my word for it kind of thing.
Well, like, I mean,
and sometimes that gets
but it's
ridiculous.
the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like, you can only have take my word for it.
Yeah, but nonetheless, still though. Like, at some point you're just like, I don't know.
Feel like social dysphoria would be heavily diminished in a fucking post-apocalyptic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's that
Lucas.
too. You know, like you just fucking wear a skirt and pants and you're good.
A skirt and pants?
Yep.
Both?
Well, you can't wear a skirt in the post-apocalypse. You die. Get your knees all skinned and shit. Fucking die of whatever the fuck rust gives you.
Rust? Tetanus?
Yes.
Getting Palpatine in The Last of Us? Nah. Anyway, guys, we're getting out of here. That was that nonsense. Oh boy, I can't wait to drop $80 on this game. I'm not going to do that.
No.